A big day for our high school stars. To find out where some of the top prep football players will be playing next fall, you no longer have to wait until February. Today, several of the top local football players signed their national letters of intent. Matt Head made the trip up to Waycross, Georgia to find out what all goes into getting the collegiate stars of tomorrow to sign early.
I had a total of 49 offers.
Deciding where to play college football is a life-changing decision for Ware County High senior Ernest Jones.
I'm ready to get to college.
Jones signed a letter of intent Wednesday morning to play football at the University of South Carolina.
It's always good to play big-time football.
Kicking off the first ever national early signing period, college football recruits are able to officially sign with their school of choice before the traditional February signing day.
When you've got kids, kind of like these guys who they had an opportunity to complete all their high school requirements and leave early, get them signed and get them going. That way they can start with the next phase of their lives.
College football is a $1 billion+ business on the backs of kids. Coaches' careers depend on winning, and to win requires successful recruiting of 17 and 18-year-old student athletes. Ware County coach Franklin Stevens says the early signing period allows the kids that know where they want to play make that decision sooner and end the recruiting process early.
If he's being highly recruited, they can be bombarded because of the fact that they're not being bombarded by one guy. You got to think about he may be being contacted by 20, 30 schools. So there's no telling how many texts he's getting a day, how many phone calls.
Gridiron Now recruiting analyst Ryan Green estimates hundreds of kids signed letters of intent to play football today.
When you sign that letter of intent and you sign to that school, you're a member of that school. It's an exciting day for a lot of kids around the country.
And once you're a member of that school, well, you're a member of that school through the good and the bad, such as your coach leaving.
It's a bad part of the business, quite frankly, but you'll see even in February when the National Signing Day is, National Signing Day will come and go. 2 or 3 days later, an assistant will leave school A to go to school B, and that's unfortunate.
And that's why Jones says he picked a school he loved, not just the coach. And now he's just glad to have the process over.
And signing early so I can leave early.
For First Coast Sports, I'm Matt Head.
Now, we all know they can play some football up in Waycross, Georgia at Ware County High School. So no surprise here that the Gators had 3 players sign national letters of intent, and each of them are going to play ball at Division I colleges. Ernest Jones is going to South Carolina, Jalen Strickland, NC State, and Trey Cobb will be taking his talents to Appalachian State.
Stressful. You know, you get a phone call almost every day, text messages out the blue, and, you know, it's stressful, but it's also a very blessed process to be a part of.
I don't know, just all the smiles, the pictures, you know, I feel like I made everybody in my family proud.